You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Drayless will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. Oh, have you heard about Old Bainland? It was a horrible accident. A stuffed minotaur head fell off the wall and crushed him to death. Tragic. The culprit in this crime, All right. What a great story. Get away from me. You can't scare. Really now. You're such a charmer. What a wonderful compliment. What a great... Get away from... Oh, please. Really? No, you're wasting... Get away from me. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Drayless, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in town. I shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Perhaps you can help me.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Drayless. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous! And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. Tell me more. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynal has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynal is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Airline by checking up on Raynal. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynal is what he says he is, so I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Airline is so distraught. Keep up the, good work, I suppose.
Sorry,
Do you have any more questions? Certainly. I know I sound...
sorry.
Oh, you're back. So, I'll warn you about what... We haven't... Please, go on. Keep up the...
Afternoon.
Hey,
No one's going out of harm to watch her.
I used to think you were a... No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean South. Hey, you're the one... Tell me more. Let's do business. Good day.
Yes? I heard you helped the guard. Bruma's a funny place. Half Cyrodiil and half Skyrim. I'm Old Nord all the way. I keep the old songs and stories alive. Knowledge is power. You too.
How are you?
Going out to Harlan's Watch after
Thanks for asking.
A pleasure to... Goodbye.
Edla. Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe, I can teach you. One place is pretty much like another. Regner hates it. But Regner hates everything. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Brayden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Reynolds slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Brayden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. For you? Of course. I was at Olav's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Reynald Draelis. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Take care.
Afternoon.
Hello.
Ah, good news from Krat for a change.
Whoa.
You get any closer, and
Greetings
I'll turn
to
your
you.
bones to ash.
What?
I
What's
have no
going on
time
with
for your
you?
pathetic attempts at small talk.
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole... What can I do? Hey, you're the one that... I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Brayden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. Raynil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Brayden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Hello.
Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the Crusader on a worthy knight. Good.
Fine.
Bye.
I have another message from the Grey Fox. You must be very important. The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Ganredhel's house in Shaden Hall. May Shadow hide you.
Hello! What can I do? Nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much. Hey, take your time. Gelaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Reynald told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Reynil and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else. Balin. Oh, Balin. I loved you, old man. I loved you, but I couldn't protect you. Oh, Balin.
You get any closer?
Hi.
They're saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion.
Oh, you're back. So... Oh, have you heard about Old Bainland? It was a horrible accident. A stuffed minotaur head fell off the wall and crushed him to death. Tragic. How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelaborn was killed by Reynil not too long ago. Gelaborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gelaborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Reynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Reynil from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour. I've much to tell you. Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Reynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelaborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Reynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Oh, have you heard? I can't wait to get my hands on Reynil. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully. Reynil will pay for both crimes. Gelaborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad's City Watch hears of this. If all you say is true, Reynil will answer for Braden's death. Please hurry. Reynil may make a break for the open road at any moment.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you startled me. My nerves get rattled rather easily these days, I'm afraid. Living alone will do that to you. Now, is there something I can help you with? Oh, well, all right.
You have my ear, citizen.
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Hello there.
It is a privilege. They say the Fighters Guild not always...
Look at the muscles on you. Whoa!
I was praying for your... What news do you bring? I knew I recognized Raynal. I think when I first met Brayden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid thanks to Raynal, that time is lost. Yes, I remember Brayden mentioning that name once. He was part of the Brotherhood he had created with Raynal. Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Brayden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done.
Disturbing rumor. Someone told me Francois Motier has been murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It's not...
He's been haunting these hills for too long. A couple of days. It's great. Ugly little lad.
You look like you've swung a... Hey, you're the... This is my first posting after Arcane University. The Countess and Bird like my work well enough. I overheard that the vampire hunter who was in town was a fake. It was apparently a ruse to get his hands on Brayden's key to a treasure chest. For you, of course. Be seeing you.
Bye. Good to see you.
So, Argonian. It's got this hist stuff from... can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. There's a
Tidings,
new
citizen.
arena grand champion now, someone called the Butcher.
Come. We have much to discuss. Further use of Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need another special item to move forward with my plans. I need the boots of Springheel Jack. He is a famous thief that died some 300 years ago. Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on. Find out where Springheel Jack is buried and bring me back those boots. Will you do this for me? It pays well. Capital. The Earl of Imbil is the only descendant of his line that I've been able to locate. His name is Jacobin, and he lives somewhere in the Imperial City. There might be a clue in the Earl's house. Shadow hide you. It's you, the hero of the...
Oh, me children will thank you for your help. Thank you, kind sir. I can help. The Earl of Imbel has a home in the Talos Plaza on the inner wall. He is an odd one. Keeps to himself mostly. Only goes out after dark. A real night owl. Blessings of Anu upon ye.
You have my ear, citizen. Please, don't harm me. What is it you want? The Earl is perhaps not well known in the city. He is a private man and keeps to himself. Have you heard? Adamus Philida has been killed, murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. I don't know this Springheel you are asking about. However, the entrance to the family crypt is in the cellar. Take what you want. Just spare me. Only the Earl has a key. I've been warned never to enter it, on pain of death. The Master is not at home. He's out in the city tonight, searching for his supper. If you value your life, intruder, leave before he returns. For you, of course. Good day. Please. I don't know this Springheel you are asking about. However, the entrance to the family crypt is in the cellar. Only the Earl has a key. I've been warned never to be seeing you. Thief! Help! Thief! Help!
Oh, why, you dirty little thief! How dare you touch me? What do you want? Take everything, just spare me. The family crypts are under the house. They give me the creeps. I have the key. Take it. Just don't hurt me. I'm listening. Oh, please, I'm embarrassed. What a dumb joke. Don't make me laugh. I can't argue with that. Goodness, what can I say? That's enough. Sorry, I don't get blah, blah, blah. What a bore. I can't argue with that. Sorry, I don't get it. What a wonderful You're full of it. Please, that's enough. Sorry, I don't blah, blah, blah. What a bore. You've got a point. Oh, that's just... No, don't make me laugh. Really now. I can't argue with that. You're a big... That's just not funny. Oh, that's just... What a wonderful compliment. You're full of... I won't fight you. You win this one. What a dumb joke. Goodness. What? Don't make me laugh. I'm still alive.